This video is sponsored by Banggood. Check out the link in description for more info. Hello everyone, today I would like to show you my brand new soldering iron. It's a super compact all-in-one solution which will easily fit in your pocket. It uses a single USB-C cable for maximum power output. It has a nice digital screen which shows you the actual temperature. It comes with nice solid case which holds all of the parts and acts like all-in-one soldering station. You can get one at Banggood website for only $64. And if you use the coupon from the video description, you can get it for as low as $57. It's a very good deal and I absolutely love the product. If you watch my videos, then you already know that I do a lot of soldering. I was using my regular red soldering iron, which is exceptionally good, but this one is just on another level, mainly due to its size. Look how many cables there are on my old soldering iron. This one uses only single USB-C cable. Okay, so now let's jump into unboxing. The whole device comes in a pretty nice packaging. There is everything you need to know right on the box, and the whole aesthetic side is quite nice. You can see some details on the back, such as maximum power and temperature. The soldering iron on the cover is actually reflective, which gives the whole package a nice touch. Okay, so let's open it and see what's inside. Right off the bat, you can see a pretty nice, solid hard case, which houses whole set. There were also a couple of manuals as well. Unfortunately, it doesn't come with any stickers. They've also included this small cardboard cutout, which tells you who did the quality control. At first I thought that the manual is only in Chinese, but as it turns out, of course there is English version as well. That's pretty good, since I don't really speak any Chinese. So now let's take a look at the device. I really like this hard case. It's pretty sturdy and I don't think there is any way to damage it. It's also impossible to bend it. The plastic quality is very nice. On the outside there is this black window which is barely see-through and I don't really have an idea why it's there. On the side there is this little black window and I don't really know what it does. Let's close it for now. The lid of the box is pretty well made. It has a pretty nice feel when it closes, almost like it's held by magnets. And I've just now realized that the little black window on the side is a solder output. On the inside of the box you can find a lot of pretty cool stuff. There's a built-in soldering iron holder, small copper brush for cleaning the tip, and pretty good amount of soldering tips. I've also received this small power cable in case I want to use it with regular power supply. Whole kit of course comes with solder. It's on this metal spool right here. You are meant to slightly unravel the spool and thread the solder through this window. It's a pretty cool idea, but I prefer to hold the solder in my left hand. This piece right here is the soldering iron holder. It's actually made completely out of metal, so there is zero chance of melting it. The soldering tip collection is pretty solid as well. There are many different shapes, which can be easily swapped and used for various different tasks. There is this fine point tip right here, which is honestly perfect for soldering small components like ribbon cable connectors or basic SMD. There is also this white tip right here that can be used for coating the pads with solder or heating up the bigger area. You also have some more abstract shapes like this hoof tip that I personally don't see myself using, but it's definitely nice it's there. And this one is my favorite. It's a super pointy, really short tip which can easily solder even the smallest components. Here's my old soldering iron tip for comparison. As you can see, it's way smaller and more precise. It also heats up way quicker. Okay, so now let's take a look at the soldering iron itself. As you can see, the quality is pretty nice. The main body is made out of the aluminum and has a pretty nice feel to it. Whole thing is secured only with one screw. It's equipped with a digital display, which shows you the current temperature. This cover right here opens up by twisting, so there is zero chance for it to fall out. Behind that cover, there was yet another tip. This one is pretty standard for all-around soldering. It's very similar to the pointy one, but it won't be as precise. However, it would be perfect for soldering cables or connectors. You can remove the soldering tip by simply pulling. It takes quite a lot of force, but at least I'm sure it will not fall out when I'm soldering. The whole device feels pretty nice and I can hold it easily with my small childlike hands. And here it is compared to my knife. You can easily see just how small it really is. And here it is compared to the regular soldering iron. Once again, it's way smaller. The one thing I've noticed is that this soldering iron doesn't have the inbuilt battery. It can only be powered through the USB-C. I will use my Rock Ally power supply, which pretty much should be enough to power it on. It powers on by itself right after you connect the cable. Okay, so basically when it powers on, you click the OK button and it immediately starts heating. Heating is super fast and it's ready to solder in under 10 seconds. Also, I've touched the hot tip like an idiot. The holder can be easily adjusted for the optimum angle. It's a very nice touch and I really like it. So now let's try some soldering. First I will try to cover all of the pads with solder. For this task I will be using the white tip. Right off the bat, I can tell you it's way quicker than using regular soldering iron with fine tip. It easily covered most of the pads and removed all of the excess solder. Overall, I really recommend this soldering iron if you like soldering small parts or do simple repairs on your electronic stuff. I've actually ditched my old soldering iron and I'm now using this one daily. Once again, if you want to get it for cheap, make sure to use the coupon in the description. Thanks for watching everyone and hope to see you in the next video. Thanks again to Banggood for sponsoring this video and of course to all of my patrons. See you later and goodbye.